coloring in stamped images and creating projects that are layered with lots of different stamps is a lot of fun, but it's really time consuming. But guess what, guys? Mayflom here, and I have got a shortcut for you. So using my ScanNCut and some masking paper, it's adhesive on the back, sticky part on the front, stamp a sheet of images, cut them out real quick with the ScanNCut, as many or as few as you'd like, and you will be creating in no time. Let me show you how. Going to go into Scan and Direct Cut because we are going to want to cut our images straight out, and I'm going to go ahead and change it to grayscale mode, although you could do it either way, and hit start to scan everything in. Once everything is scanned in, you will want to resize your image. I'm focusing on these two dogs down here, and what that will do is it'll tell your machine which areas you're wanting to cut. Now, once you have done that and it has processed, you can see it's got my doggies right there. We can zoom in to make sure that everything is as we want it, but I can tell it's going to be beautiful. So the next thing I will do is go ahead and say okay. Now it is going to want to cut one tiny little thing over here. That's okay, I'm not going to worry about that. And I'm going to go ahead and cut out my masking paper. Once these are cut out, and you may notice mine, the adhesive backing on the masking paper, it is still on there. And I did that on purpose because now what I can do is set my little doggies out. And I only want these two. I'm sure I'll use others for different projects, but I really just wanted these two because they have a nice difference in height. And I think they would be cute kind of overlapped here. And then I'm going to put my sentiment over in this area. So what I can do now is look and see where I want them, and not only that, but I can see what I like and what I don't like because they're stamped out and cut out, and I didn't have to do any of the work. So the next thing I'm going to do is just take a permanent ink and ink up the stamp that I want on top and press firmly. And I'm going to let that ink dry for just a moment, then peel off. You can see how easy that was to do. Peel off my masking paper, and I'm just going to line it up. It's okay if it's not absolutely perfect, but I'm just going to line it up over my stamp. And then I am going to repeat this exact process with my other stamp. Now you could do this with any stamp shape. You could also do it with as many or as few layers as you like. What's really, really nice about this is it's not only helping me set my scene, it's just helping me with everything from how I'm setting the scene to where I'm positioning my stamp. And it's so quick and easy compared to other methods. I just love it. So again, I'm just getting a nice firm pressure here. And then I am once again going to repeat this step of masking. Now the reason I'm going to repeat the step of masking is because I want to do my background. I also want to add my sentiment. I'm just going to give this a little shake to make sure it's nice and dry. I'm going to add my sentiment and go ahead and do some inking and coloring on the background by leaving these little doggies here all masked off. Nothing's going to get on them. So I can pick a nice, vibrant shade of blue without worries and ink this up. I'm just using some ink here and going along. I put a little green at their feet, a little blue for my sky. Just making a nice blended, colorful background since these doggies will be, well, more doggy colored. And you can use as many or as few inks as you'd like. You can use watercolors, whatever you might have on hand. Once you are satisfied with your background, and you could do your sentiment now or you could do it later, that's up to you. But once you are done, you can take the masking paper and just peel it off. Now, if it tears like mine is here, don't worry about that. It's really easy to fix. But look how great that is. I've got my little puppy dog here all ready to color. And I am going to go ahead and color this guy first, guys. You can color these dogs or whatever images you might be using in any way you want. I'm going to try a little bit of watercolor pencil at first. So I'm just going to put a little bit of pencil down just to get kind of a base amount of color on there. And then I'm just going to take a water brush, which will activate and blend the color in. And I'm just going to repeat this until everything is colored, until I'm happy with the way the image looks. I'm really loving how this is turning out, and I love that it was so easy to make a layered card. Now this is only 2 layers, but as you can imagine, you could do as many or as few as you want, but so easily, without any extra steps, without any fuss, all thanks to my ScanNCut. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or requests, anything at all, let me know in the comments over on YouTube. I will see you next time.